Alright, so this is a continuation of the story about the girl that I picked up on the side of the road. So, basically, yeah, I've been painting her toenails at this bar, and we get ready to go. I get her some food at this gas station. I get her some fruit and a banana, and she's happy with that. And we go to the strip club. It's like almost 9 o'clock. It's about to open. We get there, and we sit at the bar. And we have some fun talking to some girls or whatever, and we're drinking, and it kind of looks like we're a couple, but we're not, and I'm thinking, man, God, it would be great to fucking just have this girl as a friend, so we could hang out every once in a while, and girls are walking up to her and trying to talk to her and stuff, and because she's a hot girl, and so she says, hey, listen, why don't you go ahead and work and go do your rideshare thing, and I'm going to stay here and talk to the manager or the supervisor. And so I said, yeah, okay, no problem. I'm going to get out of here. I'm like, are you sure you're going to be okay? She was like, yeah, I'm going to be fine. Go ahead. I'm independent. I got this. Okay, I was like, okay, no problem. So then I get out of there, and I agree to come back later to pick her up when she texts me, right? So I go do my thing, and I'm delivering food, and for a couple hours, and I'm having a great time, making some money. I'm like, man, I got, making some easy money, it's not bad. And then I start thinking to myself, well, I remember in the conversation she told me to never let her drink that much because she likes to fight people whenever she drinks. And I was like, nah, she's not going to fight anybody. That wouldn't happen tonight. So I text her and I'm like, hey, are you doing all right? This is like hours later. I'm like, oh shit, I forgot about the girl. And I text her and I'm like, are you doing all right? I didn't get an answer back, and I was like, oh, that's fucking okay. Well, maybe I should check on her. Maybe she doesn't want to hang out anymore. Maybe she met another dude or something. Who knows? Who gives a fuck, right? But I was like, I'm going to go back and just make sure she's okay. That would be the decent thing to do, right? So I go back to the fucking nightclub, or the strip club, and I go in there, and I go to the bar, and I don't see her, and I'm like, what the fuck? I'm like, is she about to dance or something, or what? And it looks like really quiet in there, it's like a couple strippers or whatever. So I decided to go back to the fucking front desk, and I'm like, hey, did you see a short brunette girl, real good looking, real young? She looked like 26, she was like in her 20s. She's like, sir, the girl you were in here with earlier, she threw her shoes at the supervisor here and then left. And I was like, what the fuck? God damn, this chick is fucking crazy. So she left, and then I was like, where the fuck did she go? Because like everywhere around the strip club is like a bad fucking neighborhood, and I'm like, oh my god, I just got this girl fucking kidnapped, holy fuck. So I get in my car and I'm like driving around and shit, and I'm like, I can't find her, I'm looking in the bushes over here, behind the fucking dumpsters, behind the store over here. I'm looking all around, I'm driving around like a crazy fucking maniac. And then I'm like, you know what, dude, she probably didn't want to be here, she probably knows what she's doing, she could probably be a hooker, she's probably really good at this stuff, and if she wanted you in her life, she would fucking let you know, you dumbass. That's what I was thinking to myself. I was like, you know what, I'm just gonna work, fuck it. So I go work, I do a couple rides and or whatever, and I'm like, you know what, I she disappeared, I don't know where the fuck she's at. I'm a fucking dickhead. That's what I was telling myself in the mirror, like, how could you let this happen to this woman, and so I decided I'm gonna go back to the strip club. She probably took a nap in the grass or something behind the building or something. Who knows? She had a long fucking day, right? So I fucking drive over by the strip club, and lo and behold, I cannot fucking believe this happened, man. I found her. She was walking on the side of the road, clutching her fucking bag and crying, and fucking she looked all disheveled, and fucking I stop and she gets in crying her eyes out, and I'm like, oh, it's gonna be okay. And then she leans over on the door and she starts crying, and I was, oh fuck, dude, what the fuck am I gonna do? I gotta take this girl, I don't even fucking know, back to my spot. Like, I'm not crazy about this shit. I was like, you know what, fuck it, I'm just gonna take her back to my place. So I'm driving down the road and I'm like rubbing her back, and I'm like, hey, you're gonna be okay, it's fine, sweetie, you didn't get kidnapped, you're okay, you survived, you did good. And she's like wailing and shit and crying. I'm like, what the fuck's wrong with this girl? Jesus Christ, I probably need to take her to the fucking mental hospital. That's probably where I need to drop her off. And I was like, no, don't do that shit to her, man. Do the right thing. Take her home. Be the psychologist. Be the doctor. And put this girl to fucking sleep, man. Just make sure she's okay. Make sure she's got food, some water and stuff. It'll be fine. I took her home, put her to bed in my other bed. I had another bed in my apartment, and she just slept in the other bed. And everything was okay. Next morning, she gets up. She's like, I gotta go to my boyfriend's house.